with 8, Jarell Boutros, 23, Claire Holder, 25, Isabella Preston, 36, Elizabeth Bailey, 37, Jade McGarity, and 133, Estella Sen. John Sarukis in charge of the Rangers. Casey Fleming, our referee this afternoon, alongside Luke Golding and Olivia Volpato. That's your officiating trio today. And we're just about ready for kick-off. Rams running left to right as we look at it in the first half. Rangers defending the southern end goal, or the scoreboard end goal, here at Linwood Park in the first half. So it's 9th against 14th. Not a lot in terms of finals contention or anything beyond the 3 points on offer this afternoon. And we're just about ready for kick-off. As both teams break from their huddles. It'll be Macarthur kicking off, running left to right in their traditional maroon with the grey trim and socks. Western City Rangers in the bottle green with the gold trim and numbers. So we're just about set for kick-off here at Linwood this afternoon. The last home game of the year. Rams aiming to finish on a high. Can they do it against Western City Rangers? We are away. It'll be Macarthur taking first possession. Not the biggest crowd here at Linwood this afternoon, but certainly a healthy crowd in attendance here this afternoon for the last home game. The Rangers have their last home game next Sunday at Popondetta. We'll talk about that a bit later on. It'll be their last game in the top division. They will be relegated at the end of the season. Macarthur retaining their position in NPL New South Wales Women's for 2027. Yes, we're already getting that far ahead. Looking at next season, the Rangers will be playing in the League One Women's competition. SD Raiders from just up the road at Moorebank will be replacing them as the promoted team into the top division. Congratulations to the Raiders. They have won their ticket into the top flight for the new season. Their first time in the top division as well. So well done to them and good luck. Next year they'll be making the trip here to Linwood Park. The men's team's done it several times. Now the women will host them as well. First free kick of the afternoon going the way of Macarthur Rams. Probably about 10 metres outside the 18-yard box on the left. Bit of an issue with the ball there. So Victoria Guzman acting as assistant ball girl. Casey Fleming just setting the spot for the free kick. Kristanovska in goal. There's 3 in the wall for the Rangers, and that one just sails over the bar. Not a bad effort, but just over the top and out for a goal kick. One other game underway at the moment at Northbridge Oval. Bulls FC Academy taking on Northern Tigers. After 10 minutes, no score between the Bulls and the Tigers. A win for Bulls FC Academy would all but seal the premiership for them this afternoon. Only the one match remaining next weekend. Northern Tigers unable to make the top 4. The 4 is set. The finishing order, however, a long way from decided. A massive game coming up at 10-5 at Lambert Park tonight. Apia Leichhardt hosting Western Sydney Wanderers. You would imagine the winner will take 3rd place. Do they get an easier path into the finals? Well, that's a matter of opinion. Let's focus on our game here, though. Rangers. Chloe Gordon, former Rams player, now in the green of Western City Rangers. Has been around the traps a little bit. Chloe, affectionately known as Clogs, leading this Rangers lineup this afternoon. That one over the top, Sophia Brokenshire. Back to clean up for the Rams. Sakura Najima on the far side. Plummer scored the goal last week for Macarthur in that 1-1 result with Northern Tigers. And there's the opening goal of the day. Goes the way of Western City Rangers. Catalina Wazinski puts it away and gives the visitors an early lead. Barely 4 minutes gone in the first half, and already the Rangers play from in front. A nice finish there on the left-hand side for Catalina Wazinski. And she's put that away nicely to make it 1-0 to the visitors. Not quite the perfect start for John Sarukis' outfit, but pretty close to it. Sixth goal of the year for Catalina Wazinski. Originally with Football New South Wales Institute, alongside her sister Adelaide, not in the lineup today. And Rangers playing from in front. Barely 5 minutes gone in the first half. Broken Shear won that down. Trapped nicely there by Amelia Cassar, who wins the free kick. Free kick about 15 metres inside Rangers territory. The all clear given by Casey Fleming. The ball into the box is a nice one. It'll break for the Rams, and Kristanovska with an excellent save. Parried it away. Najima lobs in the second effort. Easily taken by the experienced shot stopper in Kristanovska. Western City Rangers happy to settle on the ball and take a little bit of time. It's Kira Hastings playing at centre-back. Now it's Charlotte Page Johnson. Wazinski, the goal scorer, under pressure from former clubmate Megan Mifsud. Vasiliadis, did that come off the arm? No. Push first, according to Casey Fleming. So, free kick to Western City Rangers. Najima won it down, but couldn't control it. Silva found Summer Growick. Now it's Macarthur on the attack. Bodies forward. Cassar goes left-hand side. That's a nice ball for Santos. Edge of the area, double-teamed as she approaches the line. That one did go out. It'll be a corner to Macarthur. From our position, I thought it had crossed the line. Referee Fleming agreed. Ruling a corner kick to the Rams, their first of the day, onto the scoreboard. Which reads Rams 0, Rangers 1 after 7 minutes. Corner in from the left. Punched away by Kristanovska. That one over the sideline. Be a Rams throw deep on the right. A little bit of gamesmanship there. I think that was Vasiliadis. No, in fact, it was Silva. Mifsud sends it high, but that one will end up over and out, and no harm done for the Rangers. So only the one other match underway at the moment. Still no score. Bulls and Tigers. 16 minutes into the first half at Northbridge. And Rangers trying to play out, but Macarthur applying the pressure here. Mifsud finds a little bit of space. Machensky found to be offside. Thought she'd timed the run well there, Machensky, but the assistant Olivia Volpato on this near side had the flag up immediately. Now playing deep here, Rangers. Fonte came out to assist, but wasn't required. Ball out for a Rangers throw. Just inside Rams territory. Mifsud over and out in front of Vasiliadis. Beautiful afternoon weather-wise in southwest Sydney. Just a light breeze. You can hear that through our effects microphones. Just a light breeze this afternoon. Nothing too concerning, and certainly long sleeves, but quite a few people in short sleeves. Certainly no need for a puffer jacket today. Maybe a bit later on this afternoon you might need that if you're staying for the under-23s. But at the moment, certainly a beautiful afternoon. Sitting around 20 degrees at kick-off. So I see just a light breeze, so ideal conditions for football. Amendolia working it forward for Macarthur. That might have too much on it. Chasing through was Santos. And cleared away by Isabel Zogby. Rams attacking to our right in the first half on the right wing. Amendolia hooks it back, keeps it in the field of play. Gordon allowed it to bounce, but it bounced away from her. Malone trapped it. Now Maniti lifts it into the edge of the area. That's a great ball in. They slide it to the outside. Coming through was Amalia Plummer, but that was way too deep. That one halfway to Wedderburn. And a goal kick will result. Not the biggest crowd here at Linwood Park this afternoon. Macarthur sitting 9th on the ladder, 8 wins this season, 5 draws. Shot comes in. Kristanovska saves easily. 8 wins and 5 draws for the Rams. Victoria Guzman's second season in charge here at Linwood. Certainly an improvement on last year. John Sarukas taking over mid-season at Popondetta. The Rangers only 3 wins to their credit across the 26 season. Amendolia they thought there was a foul there committed by Amendolia, but the referee ruled otherwise. Johnson can't keep it in front of Machinsky. Megan Mifsud will work tirelessly all afternoon. Maniti at the back. Sweeps all the way back to Sophia Fonte. He just lobs that to halfway. Just held up in the breeze just a touch. Will be a Rams ball on the eastern side of the ground. Nearly 12 minutes gone in the first half. You heard John Sarukas there questioning the decision of Casey Fleming. Making it crystal clear what he thought of that decision. Free kick goes to Macarthur regardless. Broken shear. Back to Fonte. Beniti and Broken shear working well in defence. Darcy Malone playing as a defensive mid of sorts. 1 too deep for Tay Machinsky, and Kristanovska comes out. Johnson down the wing, but only as far as Mifsud, and there's Malone. Experienced player despite only being a youngster herself, Darcy Malone. Chloe Gordon under pressure from Amendolia. Now Johnson. Bit of a heavy touch. Down the line, trying to find Wyszynski. Mifsud was there first, but it will be Rangers' ball on the left. Gordon on her non-preferred left. Now they recycle through Zogby all the way back to Kristanovska. Hastings had it blocked by Malone. Gets it back on the 1-2 now. Cassar provided the option. She does again. Cassar feeds it into the box. That's a great ball to the back. Had to be cleared away by Layla Barton. Michinski got the head in. Referee says no foul. Play on the call. Wazinski clears away for the Rangers. Only as far as Amendolia. Gordon. Amendolia again for the Rams. They're certainly pressing hard. There'll be a free kick there to the Rams. About 10 metres outside the 18-yard box. Centre field. Santos winning the free. One of the leading, or is the leading goal scorer for Macarthur this season, Marcella Santos, with 8. Sakura Najima not far behind on 7. Trudy Camilleri not in the lineup today, the leading scorer for the Rangers with 6. Now the free kick. Great area here for the Rams to level up. Kristanovska claimed that easily. Millie Cassar trying to curl it around, but at head height for Kristanovska, an easy take in the end after 15 minutes. Rams trail 1-0 to an early goal to Catalina Wazinski in the 4th minute. That's the only goal at present. 25 gone at Northbridge. No score between Bulls FC Academy and Northern Tigers in the other game underway this afternoon. 2 in the early window. Got 4 in the late slot tonight, headlined by that cracker at Lambert Park. Apia and Wanderers from 10 to 5. Teo Pellizzeri will be calling that one. Now Macarthur applying the pressure again. Amendolia turns it inside for Michinski. Nice little touch for Mifsud. Back to... It was Michinski who worked it back. Now they recycle through Brokenshire. Najima out wide on the right. It's the Rangers right. Cassar. Back to Najima. Good pressure coming from the Rangers. Zogby and Silva working hard now. Michinski flag up in the box. Offside's been called once again. Teo Michinski unable to beat the trap for a second time. Inside the quarter hour. Zogby will take the free kick. Just outside the 18-yard box. Hit it away well by Amalia Plummer. Coming through was Sakura Najima. Couldn't win it down. Barton had it deflected away by Santos. So McGraw scored last week in their 3-1 loss to Sydney Olympic. Very much a youthful lineup for John Sarukas. Beniti looks it forward to Amendolia. Had Mifsud on the outside, didn't go that way. Johnson intercepts for the Rangers. Wazinski couldn't control it. Darcy Malone. Now Megan Mifsud. As they recycle here, Macarthur back through Sophia Fonte. Maniti. Mifsud on the right wing, working hard as usual. All the way back to Funte once again, who swings left-hand side. Plummer. Marked by Rukaira Al-Farajay. So work it into the area this time. Easily covered by Sophia Funte. Mifsud on this western touch line. Wins the throw. You can hear John Saruka's barking orders from the far side of the field, the western side. Hastings. Now Gordon. The switch is nice. Barton. A little bit of time here, Layla Barton. Back to Zogby. Swings it wider. Now Farajay decides to recycle. Hastings and Johnson. Amendolia does pick the pocket, did it beautifully. Amendolia, the experienced midfielder, works it for the Rams. Picks out Layla Barton. Not her best pass, Millie Cassar. She'd like that one over. Ball forward for Vasiliadis, marked by Maniti. Forces the turnover. Gordon can't make the tackle. They wanted the foul there, Macarthur. Casey Fleming said no deal. Macarthur continue to press hard here through midfield. Chloe Gordon having to beat 2 and 3 Rams players. Barton wide on the right. Down the line looking for Al Farajay. Plummer drops back. And the last touch comes off Macarthur, so it'll be a corner for Western City, their first of the afternoon through nearly 21 minutes. Corner to be taken by Gabriela Silva. Corner in, flicked across the face of goal. Machinsky dropping back. Has to retrieve. Maniti clears. As far as Johnson, who shanked that one, she'd like that over. Gordon gets in the road. Concedes the throw. On halfway. Johnson got a boot in there. Malone showed more urgency there, got to the ball first. Broken shear. Najima. Groak in a back. Barton doesn't give it away the free there. This time the ball worked forward. Machinsky was onside, but Kristanovska came out to see that away. Rams get the throw in front of John Sarukas. Nice ball down the left-hand side. Santos into space. Has Amendolia inside. Can she get it to her, though? Gets the shot away, and that was not far off. That was close to the top corner, but it just sailed over the bar. Midway through the first half. Hasn't been played at the greatest tempo ever. But the Rangers do lead it by the lone goal from Catalina Wazinski on 4 minutes. Kristanovska, that's a sloppy pass out. Zogby was there to clean up the crumbs for the Rangers. Now Chloe Gordon. Hastings. Plummer nods down for the Rams. Little break for Amendolia here. Has Michinski on the right. Doesn't go that way. Instead, a recycle through Chantel Meneti and Sophia Brokenshire. Now it's Amalia Plummer on the Rams' left. Nice ball down the line for Sakura Najima. Two maroon shirts inside. Can she get it away? No, she can't. Penalty. Penalty, Macarthur. Najima has stayed down as well. But it will be a penalty to the Rams. Kristanovska, first one across, showing some concern and indicating the lower back. Might be a concern for Sakura Najima. Slowly and gingerly to her feet now, Najima. Originally came from Illawarra. It looks like Tay Michinski to take the penalty for Macarthur to try and level up on 25 minutes. Casey Fleming ensuring everyone stays inside the correct areas. So Michinski and Kristanovska. Can the Rams draw level on 25 minutes? It's off the post, rebound over the bar and out. So it remains 1-0 Rangers. So it remains 1-0 to Western City Rangers. Can they counter-attack? Down the right-hand side, Rakira Al-Farajay, a heavy touch. Amalia Plummer plays it back. Sophia Fonte claims it. Must have taken a touch off Al-Farajay last. Mifsud. Michinski tried to turn the corner. Can she keep it in? Only just she does. Nicely done, Tay Michinski. Ball inside is a good one. Cross the face of goal. Santos takes on Barton. Doubles around, wants to get it on her right. That one dribbles wide and out for a goal kick. On her non-preferred left, it wasn't far away from the bottom corner. Kristanovska watched that one sail fractions wide of her post. Najima lobs it forward. Amendolia has a couple to beat. The ball breaks. But it breaks for the Rangers and Kristanovska. Countdown coming from Casey Fleming. Saw a free kick given in one of the men's matches last night for over the 8 seconds. Santos. Malone. Slides it wide. Amendolia on the tightest of angles. Cross the face of goal. The rebound sits up for Macarthur. Second effort off the post. Third effort, it's in. Santos puts it home. It wasn't pretty, but they get the equaliser, Macarthur. So Macarthur Rams 1, Western City Rangers 1. A scrappy goal, but they don't draw diagrams in the scorebook. Simply reads 1-1. So the Rams draw level Santos with her 9th goal of the year. Now the Rangers, what have they got in reply? Silva down the left. Takes on Maniti. Held up on that grandstand side. Gordon back to Hastings. They'll recycle here. Rangers. Zogby. As Barton further down the line. Goes inside instead to Al Farage. Hastings under pressure from Amendolia. Referee Fleming ruling the challenge was legal. Plummer in front of Vasiliadis. Plays it back upfield and out. Eastern side of Linwood Park. Now Macarthur, Santos, Malone. Machinsky wanted to make the run, but ball came a little too late. Now it's Mifsud, slides it down the line to Machinsky. Mifsud running onto it, just on the line, cuts it back nicely. Takes a deflection off Chloe Gordon and out for another corner. Only the second one for Macarthur today. And we've just ticked past the half hour. It remains Macarthur 1, Western City Rangers 1. Cassar to swing it in the right footer. Low ball to the penalty spot, well controlled by Santos. Malone under pressure. And Vasiliadis bearing down on her. Cassar tries to take on Gordon. One took a deflection. Broken shear coming in to lend a hand. Gordon settles it only as far as Megan Mifsud. She'll get a second effort here. Gordon, and she decides to recycle through Kristanovska. Now Johnson on the right. Down the line, Vasiliadis can't get there first. Maniti puts it out. Just under 14 minutes remaining in the first half here at Linwood. Mike Sheen with you this afternoon on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Great to have your company as usual for Sunday football, and a beautiful afternoon as well for football in the southwest. Rangers making the 40-odd minute trip from Popondetta to the southwest. Silva, that'll be a free kick for a dangerous action. More commonly known as the high boot, but certainly a dangerous play there from Silva. Megan Mifsud with the free kick just inside the Rams' 18-yard box. Santos couldn't get there. Hastings was first. Cassar slides it left-hand side for Machinsky. Santos through the middle, trying to find her. It nearly broke to her. Kristanovska has to get on her skates to keep that in the field of play. Play settles down with 12 and a half minutes remaining in regulation. Johnson wanting somebody to chase after it. Frustration coming from the young defender. Nobody honouring that run. She wanted Wazinski down the line to make more of an effort. Nice flick on there from Machinsky. Back to Johnson. Now it's Hastings. They settle it here, Western City Rangers. Around the grounds, 3 minutes to half-time. Bulls FC Academy and Northern Tigers still locked at 0-0. In that vital game at Northbridge. Al Farage gets around the defender in broken shear into the box. Funte fumbles it but claims it. Good effort there from Rakaya Al-Farajay. She wins it back on cue. Gordon. Darcy Malone now for Macarthur. Megan Mifsud. Looking for Amendolia down the line. She'll get there first in front of Hastings. The back heel, nice. Michinski. Johnson in. It's back on the inside. The through ball to Amendolia on the right. She's offside though. Flag up from Olivia Volpato. All three offside calls against Macarthur have been on this side of the ground. Rangers yet to be ruled offside so far this afternoon. Territorially, it's been predominantly in the Macarthur attacking half. Barton keeps it in front of the clubhouse. A few spectators up on the deck this afternoon in front of the clubhouse. Watching the Rams. Who are level with the Rangers. Millie Cassar couldn't keep it in, but they'll get the throw here, Macarthur. Just under 10 to go in the first half. 1-1 our scoreline. It was Catalina Wyszynski on 4 minutes and Santos on 29. Taya Michinski missed a penalty on 25 minutes, hitting the post. Pardon me, the rebound bouncing away and out. Kristanovska gets us back underway. Amendolia taking on Hastings. Michinski further afield. Was she fouled? Casey Fleming says no. Goal kick. Amendolia thought she'd won the foul there. Potentially a second penalty, but Fleming, the referee, had other ideas. And watching the replay, I can see how Casey Fleming ruled no penalty there. Gordon. Barton. Be a Rangers throw on halfway. Al-Farajay taking on Amalia Plum's ruled to be offside. First one for the Rangers today. An interesting sort of match, this one, as we hit 37 minutes. There's a chance. Silva. Broken, she wins out. Good work from the defender there. Cassar slides it down the line. Beautiful ball. Santos sprinting after it. Hastings has to put the Jets on to get back to see it away. She did enough. Be a Rams throw on the left. Macarthur under pressure, conceding the throw deep in attack in the final third. Hands to the head in disbelief. The call didn't go their way. Gordon sold it nicely. Ran into traffic. No, free kick does come. I was about to say no foul on Santos, but the whistle coming belatedly from Casey Fleming. Free kick wide on the left-hand side. Only a few metres in from touch. Ball to the hot spot, cleared away. Rangers able to clear their lines. Vasiliadis looking for Al Farajay down the right-hand side. They've got a 2-on-1 here, Rangers. On the inside is Summer Growick. She has to double back to get it. Reloads. Wyszynski. Now Silva and Gordon. Decides we'll reload fully through Hastings. Now Johnson. Cries of handball. Sophia Brokenshire concedes the free kick. They make it only the second foul of the day for Macarthur to concede. Free kick in an excellent area, only about 20 metres out. So we're about to hit 40 minutes. Can the Rangers retake the lead? Gordon and Vasiliadis standing over it. In fact, it's Silver on the right-hand side. Silva straight at Sophia Fonte. Easily taken at the back and no danger for Macarthur. No foul on Santos. Play on. A loose ball, Silver, edge of the box. Vasiliadis. Ball pinballing around. That one doesn't stay in. Al Farajay ran out of real estate on the far side. Around the grounds, half-time. Bulls FC Academy 0, Northern Tigers 0 at Northbridge. Santos worked it in. Only as far as Zogby. Now Al Farajay back to Barton. Tried to step around Santos. Did enough to keep it in. Barton, around Plummer. Works it into the area. Brokenshire sees it out for a corner. So it'll be a second corner for the Rangers, this time on the right. Corner on the left. Fonte up high. Claimed that easily. Sloppy pass there from Amendolia. Johnson pushing forward. Little bit of room there for Growick. But Macarthur able to come away with it. Machinsky making the run down the right-hand side. Hastings dropping back. Hastings wins out. Rangers able to clear it towards halfway. Megan Mifsud with the throw. Malone under pressure, couldn't do a lot with it. Growick reloads through Kristanovska. Up towards halfway, Silva. Growick again. Over the top, looking for Al Farajay. Fonte. A high chip ball, only gains about 20 metres. Barton first to it for the Rangers. Santos drops back. Plummer off the side of the boot. Nearly sold herself into trouble. Cassar, Brokenshire. Now, Al Farajay, right-hand side. Barton works it in. Brokenshire clears away. Now it's Growick. Only picks out Teo Machinsky. Amendolia through midfield. Nice step around Chloe Gordon. Has room to move. Mifsud making the run on the right-hand side. Flicks it on further for Darcy Malone. Edge of the box. The cutback is nice on the left. Centres it beautifully. Cassar. Now on the left. Santos. Bit of a don't argue there. Amendolia. Santos into the area. Kristanovska claims. Referee Fleming calling time. Trainer called for, I think it's Al Farage down for Rangers. Indication is a hamstring or a knee injury for her. And now the trainer called for Santos. Late in the first half. Into the final seconds of the first 45. Now we're into stoppage time here at Linwood this afternoon. Don't think there'll be a lot of added time in the first half. We haven't had too many stoppages. Santos back to her feet, a little ginger, but appears to be okay. Farage also back to her feet. She's given the all clear by the trainer. Santos, bit of a limp there, but appears to be okay. And it will be a drop ball. Almost a minute gone in the first half added time. So we get back underway. Kristanovska taking her time. It's milked about 20 or 30 seconds here. Now she eventually claims it. Yeah, the countdown from Casey Fleming as we get underway once again. All worked on by Vasiliadis, but only maroon shirts at the back. Broken shear. Beniti. Now Mifsud. Head to stretch. Amendolia doesn't keep it in. 2 minutes gone of added time. Kristanovska just outside her 18-yard box. Now it's Kira Hastings. Najima with the head on going the wrong way. Beniti drops back. Sophia Fonte will recycle and restart. Plummer. And that is half time here at Linwood Park. And at the break, we're all square. Macarthur Rams 1, Western City Rangers 1. Catalina Wyszynski for the visitors on 4 minutes before Santos on 29 minutes, getting the home side level. We'll have highlights from round 24, plus all the halftime stats. But at the break, Macarthur Rams 1, Western City Rangers 1.
nothing yet to cause raucous celebration. Moreno out to Christodoulou, the cross comes to Collins. Ava Collins, and there it is for NSW. Collins had all the time in the world, pulled it back onto her left foot and fired it.
SARS to put this in. Onto the head there of a Rams player and into the back of the net. Lily McMahon to take this one. To draw level in stoppage time. Lily McMahon in the back of the net. Excellent penalty there from McMahon.
Bronte True in the first place. A nice bit of all-around play there as the corner is whipped in by the Stingrays. Headed forward, blocked on the line, cleared away. It's got Pascal Lebowski, and Ruby Egan-Brown, I believe, has got the last touch, and the Stingrays take a lead here. She'll move it to Capitanelis, who sends it long. Walker looked to get on the end of it, wasn't able to do so. Fontaine-Cam brings it down. Fontaine-Cam takes a shot. Susan Fontaine-Cam has equalised for Apia. And they want to get the ball back to the middle as quickly as possible.
So, Morris, ready to strike. Blocked beautifully, but struck by Jessica Garrett. And Hills United take the early lead here at Christie Park. Stealer back is Plebani. Down to Morris. Looking to get around Kilbride. Strikes it long. Gets in. Oh, almost. It does. What a goal by Libby Morris. That is just brilliant. A chance now. Goes in for number 3. Iasino, within minutes, puts Hills United 3-0 up. Garrett, she gets a second for the afternoon. That free header bags her a double.
Nada at right back. Through comes Boutros, winning possession, lifts in across. It's going to fall kindly here. And the opportunity for Western to score first blocked away. And the follow-up is there. Summer Grauke has volleyed in and put Western City Rangers into a 1-0 lead. And is able to keep the ball at Olympic feet, and then a very nice sidestep to open up some space. Swings across into the box. Witts meets it, and the finish at close range from Nicholas once, twice, and it's there for a goal. Sydney Olympic are level. Back pass here. Could be a little dangerous. Petkovski's going to get to the ball first. Rounds the keeper and steadies and scores. And a little gift is seized upon. Sydney Olympic take the lead through Tiana Petkovski, and they go in front 2-1. Boise Yulden has the ball back in midfield. Bordana. Through ball here. Petkovski's quick. She's going to get to the ball. A question of the finish, and it's a good one. 2 for Tiana Petkovski and 3 for Sydney Olympic.
Wanderers keep it alive. Cross comes in, and Farah misses it. Chance here for Fazzari, and Nikita Fazzari opens the scoring. And a late run into the box, proven to done the damage. He got on the end of the cross. First touch was brilliant. The second touch, even better.
With about 30 seconds of regulation time remaining. May have about 2 minutes added on. Dangerous ball. Bowen Gray! Off the post and in! And just as I mentioned it, they've done it. A perfect delivery in and great angled run from Elizabeth Barwick-Gray. And Bulls take the lead.
Every week, hundreds of thousands of people turn up around football grounds around New South Wales. Parents, kids, refs, coaches and volunteers. Cardiac incidents can happen to anyone at any time on the pitch.
Right now, not every club has a defibrillator.
And the ones that do are not always maintained or ready to use. In a critical moment, with a defib, that could save lives. That's why Football New South Wales, St John Ambulance and Toyota have come together for Every Beat Matters to help clubs around New South Wales to access defibrillators, cover maintenance and build a register so we know exactly where every unit is around the state. All you need to do is buy a ticket through Raffletix. $5 can make a difference. Every ticket goes towards funding defibrillators and maintenance for clubs that need it most. A live fundraising board shows exactly how much is being raised. And every ticket you buy puts you in the draw to win a Toyota Corolla. One ticket, real impact. Help your club be ready when it matters. So buy your ticket today.
City Rangers 1. Ready for the second half. All set to get underway. Rikara El Farajay having a bit of fun with us up here on the deck. Here on the near side. She thought she got away with it, but she didn't. Bit of a sheepish grin there. There's the whistle. We're away for the second half here at Linwood Park. 1-1 the scoreline. Mike Shane with you this afternoon. Rams making one change at half-time. Coming off was Sophia Brokenshire. Coming on for her fourth start of the season is number 31, Stella Tassarotti. 17-year-old coming on for her fourth start this season, as I said, and she'll slot into the defensive lineup. Playing at left centre-back by the appearances. Straight swap with Sophia Brokenshire. No change between the lineups for Western City Rangers. Rangers in the green if you've just joined us. Macarthur in the maroon. Renee Kristanovska, vastly experienced keeper, puts it out. It'll be a Rams throw on the right-hand side. Megan Mifsud to do the honours. Works it into, in fact, a double change. My apologies, I've missed another one. Gabby Sarkis has come on at half-time as well. Just looking to see. No, she's out there. I think it might be, I was going to have a couple of goes there, but there's a shot from Santos just over the bar. First shot of the second half. Going the way of the home team. So Sarkis on for the Rams in 21. And I think it might be, am I right in saying it's Amalia Plummer? No, she's back here in defence. So it might be Millie Cassar that's come off. I'll just double check that in a moment. There's Tassarotti. El Farajay down the right. Here's a chance for the Rangers. Works it inside. Vasiliadis, keeper to beat. Oh, well stopped. Amalia Plummer did brilliantly well to shut that down. The Rangers were on goal. So it looks like Tam. Just want to double check who's come off. It's Taya Machinsky who's come off at half time. I thought I saw her out there, but she's made way for Gabby Sarkis, who's been a real weapon for the Rams this year in the attacking third. That's her flicking it on to Eliza Amendolia. Works it downfield. Will be a Rams throw on the right. Around the grounds, 10 minutes gone in the second half. There has been a goal at Northbridge, and it has gone the way of the home team. So Bulls FC Academy 1, leading Northern Tigers 0. Depending on results, that could be a premiership winning goal for Marty Garces' outfit. Of course, that does depend on results. Predominantly the game out of Uni Oval tonight, the derby between Sydney and New South Wales. New South Wales need all 3 points to ensure the premiership race goes to the final day. Barton wanted Silva, found Maniti instead. Sarkis turns the corner beautifully. Works around Kira Hastings, leaves her on the ground, into the box, slides it across. It's taken a deflection from a Rangers player. It'll break for Santos on the left. And it's played out for a Rams throw. Mike Sheen with you this afternoon. Great to have your company here at Linwood Park. We've had 5 minutes almost in the second half. No change to our halftime scoreline of 1-1. Amendolia Plummer going to bustle her way through. Al Farage beats a couple, including Santos. Gets it upfield to Vasiliadis, but Chloe Gordon able to clean up in front of Plummer. She only picks out Sakura Najima. Darcy Malone. The diminutive midfielder wanted the free kick, didn't get it, and a rueful grin back at Casey Fleming, wondering how she didn't get a free kick there. Now it's Johnson left-hand side, doesn't get past Megan Mifsud. Now Sarkis with a bit of room. Plays it down the line, looking for and finding Amendolia. Cuts back inside. But a heavy touch lets her down. Barton. Checks up. That one runs over and out. Tassarotti happy to watch that across the chalk. Be a Rams throw in front of our commentary position here at Linwood Park. Rangers winning it back. Barton with the throw. Malone did well to win it. Najima also getting in the road. Santos. Free kick going the way of Macarthur. Tassarotti. Now Maniti. Well picked off by Catalina Wazinski. Out for a Rams throw, though, on the far side. Johnson. Amendolia doesn't keep it in. It will be a Rangers throw. El Farage back to goal. Barton. Santos goes down, no free kick, pleads the case to referee Fleming. Gets no love. Heavy check there on Silver, and the free kick comes. The result here will do nothing for either side, regardless of what happens today. Rangers, I don't think, can climb off the bottom of the ladder. No, they'd still remain bottom of the table, even if they got the 3 points. They'd only be a point behind Illawarra, pending their result today as well. While Macarthur can climb to 8th on the ladder if they get all 3 points. Chloe Gordon's down in a bit of distress here. That doesn't look good. It's holding around the right ankle. She looks like she's in a lot of trouble here, Chloe Gordon. Holding around the top of the boot and the bottom of the ankle there. She's up and on her feet now, but certainly not in the best of health, Chloe Gordon. Rangers throw on the right-hand side. Macarthur will win it back on this western side of the ground. Nearly 10 minutes gone in the second half. It remains 1-1. Very tight affair. Neither side giving away too much. Santos, Najima, Amendolia. Long ball crossfield, picks out Gabby Sarkis. As Mifsud further out, Johnson did well to get in the road and break it up. Ball flicked in by Sarkis. Rangers defence up to the task and able to clear their lines. Vasiliadis with a heavy touch. Najima wasn't able to direct it where she wanted it. Now Rangers down their left. Heavy challenge there, and the free kick comes. That was Megan Mifsud applying the tackle. Referee Fleming deeming that excessive. Free kick going the way of Western City Rangers, Kristanovska. And Macarthur able to win it back. Well worked inside now. Maniti switches to Amalia Plummer. Tassarotti, youngster showing a bit of composure there. Well done. Barton only picked out Najima. Got to bump on the way through. Amendolia working hard. Works it upfield. Santos pressuring Barton. Kristanovska just does enough to clear it away. El Farage. Gordon couldn't stretch. Hastings gets there, but only picks out Marcella Santos. Slides it down the line for Amendolia, but Hastings dropping back. Clears it away. El Farage can't keep it in. Farage, Barton, Gordon, Plummer trying to plead her case, fell on deaf ears on that occasion. Now Amendolia, the little back heel to Santos. Almost the give and go now. Now Silva. In fact, it's Sarkis. Keep it a beat. Has beaten her. Takes a deflection off Hastings. Out for another corner to the Rams. Corner on the left for Macarthur. Cassar swings it into the spot, headed up and in! Goal comes to Macarthur, and I think it was Santos getting the final touch. The Rams lead 14 minutes into the second half. Half an hour after her first, she adds a second, Santos. That takes her to 10. And the Rams take the lead, they say, finally on the hour. Macarthur 2, Western City Rangers 1. Looks like we'll have a substitution here for the Rams. Coming off is Millie Cassar. And I'll pick up who the new player is in just a moment. Looks like a bit of a reshuffle here with Amendolia moving to the right. It could be Kira Bobbin who's come on. In fact, it is. So Kira Bobbin getting half an hour in the last home game of the year for the Rams. They're on the road to Wollongong next week, off to Dapto and the Pond. Ball's been put out. A little bit of confusion here. I thought the ball was... a bit of confusion there with a sporting throw from Santos back to Western City Rangers. Not quite sure what happened there. Maybe an issue with the ball itself. Macarthur sportingly playing it back to the Rangers. So the Rams lead 2-1 on the hour. Santos with a brace. Darcy Malone. Amendolia turning in the tightest of tight circles. Mifsud works it forward to Sarkis. Now it's Bobbin. You look front line for the Rams. Hastings doesn't get it past. Well, she did get it past Sarkis, but it only went out for a throw deep on the right. They'll win it back here, will they? Well, they'll get it in the end through a throw. Thought Amendolia was about to do enough to get the possession back, but they'll get the throw here. Macarthur, Sarkis, heavy touch, tries to turn the corner and does. Nearly kept going there. Hastings did enough to worry her out of it. Amendolia lashes it inwards. Found Sakura Najima. Now Mifsud with a heavy challenge there. Gives away the free kick. Rangers coming out of their back third. Risky ball turned over. Sarkis, can she turn it? Goalwood, Kristanovska, a great save. Great work there from the veteran shot stopper. Had to get down quickly, low to her right, and did enough to push it away. Corner for the Rams. Had to be quick there, Kristanovska. Veteran keeper read it well. Down the corner on the left-hand side for Macarthur. Najima sends it in. Tassarotti got a head on it. Santos tried to drive it home. Second effort is high and over. Rangers playing out only as far as Darcy Malone. Mifsud and Malone combining. Eventually, Bobbin wins it back. Now she'll get it once again, former Territorian. Down the right-hand side. All worked in, but not the best delivery. Darcy Malone showing her A-League's experience there, controlling play nicely. Tassarotti, now Plummer. Santos with a little one-touch. Chip over the top is a nice one. Will it break for Santos? Nearly. She'll get it back once again from Sarkis down the left. Santos having another go. Worked hard all afternoon, Santos. Sakura Najima across field. Now Amendolia from outside 18, Kristanovska. Had that easily covered at the back. Plummer heads it back. We have had a keeper change as well. That one got through the system. So Izzy Quelho on for Sophia Funte. I'm assuming that was half-time, that change. Only seen the one substitute after half-time. So Izzy Quelho, I did notice her doing some warm-ups at the break. So obviously Victoria Guzman looking to give everybody possible a run this afternoon. Sarkis on the edge of the area. Najima on the left, off the crossbar. Santos, second effort for the hat-trick. There it is. Santos 3, Rangers 1. There's still about 24 minutes to go, and I can see around the grounds it looks like Bulls FC Academy are one step closer to claiming the premiership. They lead Northern Tigers 2-0 at Northbridge inside the final 20 minutes. Here it's 3-1 Macarthur, and wholesale changes being made. Coming off was Vasiliadis and Growick. I'll pick up those new players in a moment for you. Al-Farajay. Najima goes to ground, no foul. Barton down the line for Al-Farajay. Good tussle in the bottom corner there. Al-Farajay and Tassarotti. Tassarotti pleading for the free kick. Didn't get it. Trying to pick up who the new players are for Western City Rangers. One of them is Jarrell Boutros in number 8. I'm looking for the other. Let's see, just been a Vasiliadis heading up the tunnel or up the race. Silva tried to lash that one home. Didn't quite connect how she would have liked. Najima lifts it long over the head of Hastings. She has enough time to drop back. Barton. All worked forward to Silva. Coming through was Claire Holder, the other substitute in number 23. No one nearly ends up in our commentary position, so had to take evasive action there. Ball. Bit of a concern about the ball there. Gabby Sarkis and Layla Barton. Just checking the state of the ball. Might need a little bit of air in it. Johnson under pressure from Amendolia. Hastings. Found Barton under pressure from Santos. Macarthur come away with it through Amalia Plummer. Very long ball headed down to Sarkis. Amendolia, the little flick on was nice. Amendolia, no, just over the bar. Good off the boot from Eliza Amendolia, but just sailing over the top corner of the goal and out. Just over 20 minutes remaining here at Linwood for the afternoon and the season. Rams, as I said, away next weekend in Wollongong, taking on the Stingrays at Lakelands Oval, the Pond, as it's affectionately known. Western City Rangers head back to Popondetta Park for their final game in the top division. They'll take on Bulls FC Academy. That's a 5 o'clock start on Sunday. That Stingrays and Rams game at 3 p.m. next Sunday. Of course, all the matches live and exclusive on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Hastings back to Kristanovska. Had to play it on the one touch. Holder lets that one ride. Plummer, Malone. A little bit of head tennis. Silva. Boutros. Cross field. Bobbin applied the pressure and forced the error. Mifsud. Bobbin down the right. Wanted to feed Megan Mifsud, but wasn't able to control it. Looks like another change for the Rangers. Rakaya Al-Farage's afternoon is done. And it looks like Jade McGarrity coming on in 37 for the final 20 minutes this afternoon. Amendolia works it forward, looking for Santos. Barton under pressure. Santos forcing it wide. Oh, in fact, it will be a Rams throw on the left. Thought the last touch came off Santos, but the referee, Casey Fleming, ruling otherwise. That is Santos on the ball. Back to Najima. Plummer. Ball into the area. Cleared away only as far as Darcy Malone. Amendolia stretching, lifts it over the top for Santos. But the flag goes up for offside. Kristanovska found Silva, but Malone came away with it. Santos beats a couple, still going Santos. Had nothing to go to except for Bobbin wide on the right. Mifsud now goes to Bobbin. Amendolia was blocked. Mifsud cleans up. Maniti. Najima. Lifts it through for Sarkis. Tried to cut it on the tightest of tight angles, but Kristanovska was there to shut it down. Had millimetres to work in there, Gabby Sarkis, trying to thread the needle into the finest of gaps. That wasn't to be, and Kristanovska did well to see it away. Now the Rangers advancing downfield. Wazinski will take the throw deep on the left. The under-23s warming up for their match at 5 p.m. This new trend of playing the under-23s after the first grade. A few clubs do that. Not all of them, but a few. Malone settles it for Macarthur. Now Bobbin on the left. Works it forward. Santos, was she being held? Referee says no. Santos taking on Barton, gets past her. Keeper to beat, couldn't get the shot away. It was blocked by Hastings and Barton. Kristanovska able to clean up at the back, and Santos taking a moment, trying to plead her case for a free kick, but not getting it. There'll be a drop ball here for Kristanovska. Down to about 16 minutes, just under that mark. Still 2-0 Bulls FC Academy over Northern Tigers at Northbridge with about 8.5 to go there. No start yet. We're still about Well, about 15 minutes away from a start at Lambert Park. That vital match between Apia and the Wanderers. Also this afternoon, the Uni Derby at 5 o'clock. Sydney hosting New South Wales. Here's a chance for Sarkis. Takes on Hastings. Hastings wins out in the end. And a hand check there to say well played. Hills United also at home at 5:30 in one of the later games this afternoon. If you missed the news yesterday, it was Spirit 3, Manly 1 at Valentine. Hills host Illawarra at 5:30. The final match, Sydney Olympic and Gladesville Ravens at the Crest at 20-6. So they're the matches in round 25. Only the one match remains in the premiership season. Both these clubs, as we said earlier, won't be progressing. Offside against Macarthur. That's their 5th one this afternoon. Rangers only the one. Maniti. Bobbin did well to work it inside, but turned it over. Tassarotti with a good head away. Najima. Now Bobbin making the run down the right. Ball longer down the field, looking for Gabby Sarkis. She could nearly run onto it. Hastings did enough. Now Santos getting front position in front of Barton. Did enough to hold on to it. Worked it forward, but only found a Rangers defender in Charlotte Page Johnson. Silva. Mifsud picks the pocket nicely down the right. Amendolia turns inside. Works it to Sarkis. Took the bump from Hastings. They've had a good battle. Sarkis still going. Finds side netting. It's been a good battle between Hastings and Sarkis. Only the one change available for Macarthur. Rangers still have 2 available. Inside 13 minutes to go here. Now it's Boutros working it forward. Trying to pick out Wazinski. But Mifsud clears away. Bobbin, Najima. Nice little 1-2 there. Boutros for the Rangers. Gordon. Claire Holder has played in goal this season, quite surprisingly. Wasn't the worst either, as Holder, what she's more known for is her shooting. Got the shot away, it was wide. Holder did play in goal for, I think, 2 games this year. They did have a severe shortage of keepers, and Claire was able to step up. I believe she plays keeper a bit in futsal, which is a complete change from the outdoor 11-a-side match. Sarkis. Thomas tried to head it on for Santos. Wasn't there. Gordon. He's tried to lift it over the top. Plummer did well. Sarkis and the touch for Plummer let her down. Sarkis wins it back. Takes on Barton. The 2 number 21s going at it. It will be Rams. Ball on the left. Santos. Sarkis slides it in nicely, but picked off by Johnson. Only as far as Sarkis on the edge of the box. Najima can't control it. Johnson Tries to tap it down, only finds Amalia Plummer. Sarkis, the back heel was nice, just couldn't measure it fully. Now Darcy Malone for Santos. Mifsud. Long ball across for Sarkis, for Bobbin rather, who picked out Amendolia. Now it's Malone. Sarkis on the left. Took a deflection. Kristanovska able to clean up at the back. Inside the final 10 minutes here. Barton down the wing. Runs into Tassarotti. The teenager turned nicely. Excuse me. Tassarotti with a long ball. Only picked out Johnson, but it bounces to Amendolia. Now Kira Bobbin wide on the right. Mifsud. Under pressure. Wazinski did well to win it back for the Rangers. Now she makes the run down the left. Scored the opener inside the first 5 minutes. Silva for Gordon. Now worked across field. Rangers, can they do something late? Holder slides it in. Gordon, it's been turned in. I think that'll count as an own goal, but it's a goal to the Rangers nonetheless. And with 8.5 minutes remaining, it's Rangers 2, Macarthur 3. I think that's an own goal. We'll leave that for the officials. Rangers still in this one, 3-2 they trail. Looks like the end of the day for Megan Mifsud. She's worked herself to a standstill. She will make her way to the sideline. Last change for Macarthur. Now we're right to get underway for the final 7+ minutes. Macarthur holding on to a 1-goal lead. Free kick goes the way of Western City. Two in the wall for Macarthur. On the bounce, Quelho takes that easily. Straight at her, taking it waist height. Macarthur looking to play out. Sarkis looking for Santos on the overlap. It's Madison Swatridge who came on in 19. So the only unused sub is Janea Barudi for the Rams. Rangers still have two in the bag. Late. Have brought on, in fact, make that one with Isabella Preston coming on in number 25. So they only have the one remaining. It'll either be Elizabeth Bailey or Estella Sen, or reserve keeper Sam Wilkinson. Kira Bobbin for the Rams. No one stays in down the eastern touch line. Kristanovska out of her area, that has to play it. She had to play it in the end. Ball into the area. Santos, the only Rams player forward. They can't keep it in here, Macarthur. Inside 5 minutes to go. Still 2-0 Bulls FC Academy at Northbridge in stoppage time. Plummer under pressure. Gordon for the Rangers. Now they work it forward. Looking for McGarity down the right. Plummer watches that one over the line. Izzy Quelho had an excellent season between the sticks. A little bit unlucky, you could say, to be replaced by Sophia Fonte. Had done very well and won the starting keeper's position at the Rams this year. Fonte's done nothing wrong in goal, and Quelho in that unfortunate position of having to sit on the pine for a lot of the year. Sarkis. Well blocked by Boutros. Wins it back. Sarkis works it down the line. Here's a chance for Bobbin. That'll be too deep though. Kristanovska claims it inside her area. Gordon trying to lift it over the top, but only found the sideline. Inside the last 3 minutes of regulation. Santos, nonchalant touch in, found Sarkis. Boutros, a step away forward. They both dummied and nobody bored it. All the way back to Quelho. Barton. Gordon with the head down. Only found Santos. Tried to pick out Amendolia. Sarkis with the high. Tried to go over the shoulder. Plummer does well to keep it in. Santos. The Rams throw. Tassarotti will take. In fact, she won't. She'll leave it for Amalia Plummer. Down to the last couple of minutes. Amendolia wanting it in the corner. Rangers trying to appeal. The ball went out, but referee Fleming having none of it. Plummer. Approaching the final minute of the 90. Macarthur looked like they'll get the 3 points. Full time at Northbridge. Bulls FC Academy 2, Northern Tigers 0. It's a big result, potentially, in the context of the season. Sarkis down the right. Ran out of room and Out for a goal kick. So the final seconds of the 90 looming up. Maniti been solid at the back today. Been hard to pick a bad player out there this afternoon, to be perfectly honest. All 22 starters plus the subs. Been very good this afternoon. Will make the selections for Team of the Week incredibly difficult. And you'll have to find out who gets selected in the legendary, the world famous Team of the Week. You'll have to find out early next week on the social media channels as per normal. Bobbin sends it down the line. Amendolia won't be able to run onto that. Had nearly 30 seconds of added time. They've taken the field at Lambert Park. Free kick going the way of the Rangers. They've taken the field at Lambert Park. Big cancer charity day today. Both clubs getting behind it. Great to see. So in a couple of minutes you'll be able to switch over. That one parried over the bar by Quelho. Had to be alert to that one late. Did enough to push it over the bar, out for a corner. Rangers still pressing hard late in stoppage time. We've had over 60 seconds. Can the Rangers pinch a point late? Holder. Kristanovska's up, has a crack. That one away to the right. You could hear the howls. A rare keeper's goal was on the cards, but Renee Kristanovska couldn't steer it home. 90 seconds gone in added time in the second half. Looks like Macarthur will hold on. Macarthur with the throw on the eastern side of the ground, the far side. Amendolia working it forward, but no green, only green shirts there. Kira Bobbin off the back fence. Came charging downfield at a rate of knots, and Kristanovska's gone down on the sideline. This is concerning. They do have Sam Wilkinson, the reserve keeper, available. That would be the final change for the Rangers. So now we collectively hold our breath as we head into the 4th minute of added time. Kristanovska still sitting on the ground on the far side, on the eastern side. Appears to be okay for now, Kristanovska. Wilkinson was ready and waiting to come on if needed. Looks like she won't for now. So we're back underway. Johnson plays it out. Bobbin, the edge of the area. Ball lifted in. Kristanovska has to chase after it. Santos puts pressure on her and forces her to clear it away. And Kristanovska certainly not in the best of health at the moment. Macarthur not in a hurry to take this throw. We've had 4 minutes. Not sure how much longer Casey Fleming's going to add. Santos trying to flick it onto Sarkis. Tassarotti can't keep it in. We've had kickoff at Lambert Park. That one ends up in row 3 of the grandstand. Chloe Gordon with a sheepish look on the face and a bit of a grin. Knows she didn't put in her best effort there. Macarthur just advancing gradually. We've had 5 minutes. And that will be all we have full time here at Linwood Park. Macarthur Rams finish their home season as winners on the back of a 3-2 victory over Western City Rangers. Certainly not the prettiest effort, but they get the 3 points nonetheless. Win number 9. And Victoria Guzman departs Linwood Park for the last time as a winner. Mike Sheen signing off. Thanks for joining us full time here. Macarthur Rams 3, Western City Rangers 2. Good afternoon.